Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avataravristhaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. The talk with Vijay Krishna Goswami is continuing. God does not easily appear in the heart of a man who feels himself his own master. But God can be seen the moment His grace descends. He is the Sun of knowledge. One single ray of His has illumined the world with the light of knowledge. That is how we are able to see one another and acquire varied knowledge. His one ray of light of knowledge is pervading the whole universe, and we are able to see each other and acquire varied knowledge. How many types of knowledge we go on acquiring every moment? If we just analyze ourselves, constantly we are getting information of the world around. We are experiencing the world directly. At every moment we are experiencing. I am conscious, world is there, and I am experiencing. Knowledge is enhancing every moment. One can see God only if he turns his light towards his own face. God has to reveal himself because he belongs to the realm transcendental and he is immanent in all things. He is the divine that pervades every object, every human or any kind of life on this earth. He is the indweller. In spite of his being everywhere, pervading everything, we are not able to perceive him because we don't have an instrument which can perceive the divine that pervades everything. We have five senses with which we can see this physical world. We have mind which can conceive what is seen, what is perceived, and not beyond. Within time and space we can. Similarly, we have intellect which can understand, but never of the thing which is beyond time and space, beyond this relative existence, beyond relativity. So to see that, we need a higher intellect and a higher viewing instrument, which we call usually Divya Chakshu. In Bhagavad Gita also Sri Krishna says, you can't see me with this physical eyes. I will give you Divya Chakshu with which you can perceive. That is, my sight must be able to penetrate into every object, penetrate into every being and see what is behind, what is within. Just like nobody can see my bones, but an extra photograph can take the picture of my bones. Like that, can we penetrate into every object, every being and see the divine? Every atom contains him, but we can't see him. Till he gives, but he can reveal himself any moment, any way, by giving us that Divya Chakshu, or to himself grossifying and coming in the physical form that's perceivable by normal eyes. One can see him only if he turns his light towards his own face. With his light, We can see a whole world, everything. But to see Him, we need His light being turned to. The light means light of knowledge, the power of cognition. The power of cognition, I can see, I can perceive, I can infer. Now, at mental level, at intellectual level, to certain extent to scriptures we can get an inkling of what is that. But actually to perceive, actually to experience, I must transcend the limitations of mind, and perception becomes possible only at that level. The police sergeant goes his rounds in dark of night with a lantern in his hand. No one sees his face, but with the help of the light, the surgeon sees everybody's face, and others too can see one another. If you want to see the surgeon, however, you must pray to him, "Sir, please turn the light on your face. Let me see you." In the same way, we must pray to God, "O Lord, be gracious and turn the light of knowledge on thyself, that I may be able to see thy face." Night times, the police people will be carrying such powerful lights. Even when I was in forest, night used to be there in the forest. The forest people, they used to come with night torches, and these torches can reveal half a kilometer almost clearly. It is powerful lights they carry, and we can see everything. But the animals or anything we focus upon, they can never see us. They will never know. The moment we turn to ourselves, immediately they start running away. It sees, oh, somebody is there. Just seeing light, they will immediately become seized. Night, any torch is put on it, just it will be watching. It will not move. Unexpected, even light, it cannot see anything. It can see the whole forest, but it cannot see us who is holding them. The moment we turn the torch on our face, immediately they run away. Oh, here there is a danger. So we don't see the operator usually. A house without light indicates poverty. So one must light the lamp of knowledge in one's heart, as it is said in the song. Lighting the lamp of knowledge in the chamber of your heart, behold the face of the Mother, Brahman's embodiment. If there is no light in a house, it's an indication of poverty. If I am not constantly aware of the presence of God, I am experiencing a poverty, inner poverty. What poverty means? We don't possess certain things we need. The bare minimum needs of my existence, if I don't have, then we call it poverty. Cloth I need just to cover my body, food I need a little to sustain my body, and a shelter. If these three things are deprived, we call poverty. Similarly, poverty of heart is absence of jnana, viveka on one side, divine love on the other side. Just like clothes and food, two important needs of our existence, if not anything. We need these two. Now, just like that, we need jnana and bhakti, the love of God, love of all beings, love, and then knowledge. Knowledge of the presence of an entity which is beyond perception. Jnana. Viveka, which discriminates between the real and unreal, because unreal is more glittering than the real. The passing events capture us more than the eternal principle behind. Every day, every moment is passing. It is capturing all my attention. People coming, going. Today will not remain. By the evening, day has gone away. What all we did experience is erased. As we keep moving in time, the earlier part goes on eliminating. Just like a vehicle, boats are moving in the stream or river or ocean. The row, the burrow that it leaves behind. It is as the boat is going, it is covering up. We can clearly see the burrow, but it gets erased, closed. Go on writing on water. Your writing we've seen as the finger moves in water, but from behind it is becoming level and going, erasing. Like that, our life is, as we are passing, from behind it is getting erased. It is entering into the past, unseen, slowly dissolves away. Yesterday is gone forever. Our childhood has gone. All this is erased forever. I myself won't be able to remember. Never the others. If others remember, it is a part of their life. I will be erased from this world. With my death, the whole past gets erased. If anybody remembers, it is part of their life, present life. Mine is gone forever. So, in this life, I am concerned only about the passing events, passing shows, and I am leaving the whole entire things of the present. So that is the poverty. Poverty is absence of viveka and absence of prema, divine love. A house without light indicates poverty. So one must light the lamp of knowledge, jnana. Every moment, this is passing away, passing away. Let me not pay much attention to this. Let me try to transcend the nature and go beyond. The time is going, life is going. Let me attain what I have to attain. Having got a human body, let me not waste a single moment. Doing all duties without any kind of involvement, without any kind of entanglement. Just do your duties, go on offering it to the divine and keep moving. There is no time. Keep in and through all the spiral of elevation must go on and on. It must be lifting you every moment to a higher level of existence. Your activities, these are passing, but you are evolving. It is going away, but you are evolving. If you don't pay attention, if you don't keep the lamp of wisdom burning within you, it will immediately start climbing down. You are going down and down into the entanglement. It will have become involution instead of evolution. We have to evolve. Every activity, every thought, every feeling, every action must make you evolve to higher level. Am I doing correctly? Am I evolving? I have to have so much of duties and responsibilities in my life. But in and through all that, am I evolving or not? Am I evolving or not? I see the external world, I don't see my inner world. I see everyone, I don't view myself. When will I focus my torch on my own life? When will I turn the torch of my own thoughts and feelings, my actions? What am I doing? Wow, where is the end? Where is the beginning? I have to go beyond, I have to go beyond. Every moment that constant awareness, oh, time is passing, my life is going. Where am I now? Where am I? Am I going down or going up? All this will disappear in no time. Just it will disappear like anything. As Vijay brought had, lighting the lamp of knowledge in the chamber of your heart, behold the face of the Mother, Brahman's embodiment. As Vijay had brought medicine with him, the master asked a devotee to give him some water. He was indeed a fountain of infinite compassion. Shri Ramakrishna, Vijay is not well. He is hearing all this, sitting all the time. We have passed perhaps a week or so now with between Thakur's and Vijay's conversation, and we see continuously it's going on. Various aspects of knowledge. Vijay is internally ready. He is ready for experiences of higher truth. Something is obstructing. What is it obstructing is the path. The path of his divine love path. He has accepted the duties and responsibilities of, and as a member of Brahmo Samaj, he has to be truth to the ideal they represent, truth to the oaths that he has taken. And at the same time, they are just holding him back. His own duties and responsibilities, his own dedication to an organization in which he is a responsible person, that is holding him back. Because the principles of Advaita, that is non-dual aspect of God, Nirguna Nirakara, they want to do. Now, this Nirguna Nirakara is not the path of his. Sri Ramakrishna is clearing his path, and now he has brought little medicine. Thakur is aware of all the things. He is asking someone to fetch him a little water to take the medicine. See, the compassion of God has no limits. It can see the past, present and future, and wants the souls to transcend and enter the life eternal in the ocean of bliss. This is broken life. Every moment, Kshana Bhangura, it is going off. Where is eternity? Every moment is entering into the past. There it is eternal present. When we enter into the realm transcendental, when we enter into, there is no time. We are going beyond the limits of time. We are going beyond the limits of space and time. Enter into eternity, enter into infinity. So there we see the compassion of God pervades everything. He was indeed a fountain of infinite compassion, Sri Ramakrishna. He had arranged for Vijay's boat fare, since the latter was too poor to pay it. Vijay Krishna Goswami. Vijay, Balram M. and the other devotees left for Calcutta in a country boat. So, we see each visit, any devotee, a visit, a talk, a conversation, a movement, a minute sitting at the feet of the Master destroys all the ignorance, the basic ignorance with which the Jiva has come into the Prakriti also, the root the Mula Avidya is being erased. All the products of Avidya is being, with which the soul is living for many, many lives in this world, loitering here and there, spending his day, each life. How did my past lives go? How many lives did I spend? In what all species I had to wander? Again I come back to human. Again I go upper or lower species again and again. I am moving about, and each life I have spent. Now there is a way to transcend and go beyond. So each visit destroys that ignorance which is making the soul return to the same rut again like a merry-go-round. He is evolving. So when he came, when he went now, what a vast difference. We ourselves just passing through the event and their conversation, we are somewhere. Sri Ram, this M is presenting this Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. The whole Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, if you see, it is meant for the world with someone or other. Their evolution also is there. Their attainments also is there. Their release is there. Mukti is there. Apart from that, whoever hears and passes through these words of the Master, these incidents of the Master, they are also equally being released. Millions of people may come in future who just pass through these conversations and attain the same state these people have attained. Almost all people, without exception, we can say, all have reached that state of absolute beatitude and ultimate fulfillment of human existence. And so too we are going. Now just to see a few months or few years of study, how it destroys our inner ignorance, inner desires, and leads us ahead. Monday, January 1st, 1883. At 8 o'clock in the morning, Sri Ramakrishna was seated on a mat spread on the floor. Of his room at Dakshineshwar. 1883, January 1st, Monday. At 8 o'clock in the morning, Sri Ramakrishna was seated on a mat spread on the floor of his room at Dakshineshwar. Since it was a cold day, he had wrapped his body with moleskin shawl. Ramakrishna and M were seated in front of him. Rakal too was in the room. Ramakrishna was a high government official and lived at Calcutta. Since he had no offspring by his first wife, with her permission, he had married a second time. By the second wife, he had a son. Because he was rather stout, the master addressed him now and then as the fat Brahmin. He had great respect for Sri Ramakrishna. Though a householder, Ramakrishna studied the Vedanta and had been heard to say, Brahman alone is real and the world is illusory. I am he. The master used to say him, in Kali Yuga, the life of man depends upon food. The path of devotion prescribed by Narada is the best for this age. The author, the M, is giving us the details of Pranakrishna. Who was he, what was he, how he lived, He had no offspring by his first wife. He had married his second and he had a son. Because of rather short master addressed him frat Brahmin. He studied Vedanta and had been heard to say Brahman alone is real, world is Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. I am he, Aham Brahmasmi. The master used to say to him in Kali Yuga, the life of man depends upon food. Annagata prana. The path of devotion prescribed Narada is best for this age. This is one constant message of the master. Hold on to God. You cannot begin your sadhana with denial of the body. I am not this body. I am Brahman. I am not this bodily existence. To deny the bodily existence, to deny ourselves of all relationships of this world, discharge or discard all the duties and responsibilities of life and go on saying, I am Brahman, I am neither this body, there is no world, this world is a world of Maya. To again and again recall this true mind is extremely difficult. Where will we focus our emotions if we give up our family and the world and the society in which we are living? Man is gregarious by nature. He likes to, and his nature is to live in groups. To be deprived of all things, immediately he suffers like a fish out of water. And moreover, the whole life is dependent on the food. Now, suppose I am not annagata pranam, if my life is not dependent on the food that I take, suppose I sustain my life with breath alone. Age was there with just as long as breathing is there, I can survive without food. I can breathe any number of days. I can breathe for a year, but I cannot live without food for a year. Maximum 13-14 days. My body will fall off. Though breath did not end, breath ends because of lack of food. Now, here we see I have to live on my food. Aham Brahmasmi, by the time I contemplate for 10 or 12 days, my body is not able to stand. It has already collapsed. Where is realization? So, I have to somewhere at least beg to door if I am not earning. Try if I can get anything and survive. So, how can I say Aham Brahmasmi when I am being bound and tied by this bodily existence? So we see here Sri Ramakrishna time and again insisting upon the bhakti path of Narada, that is, the devotion to God, ecstatic love of God, intimacy with God, dependence on God. I depend upon God. I offer all my activities. I don't leave anything. I bring God into picture. I anoint everything that I see, touch, move, and activities, everything I bring divine into picture. So that I transcend the nature, I transcend, I don't reject, I accept, be, and transcend by bringing divine into picture. This is the path Sri Ramakrishna showed for the present age, path of love of God. Niranjanam nityamanantarupam bhaktanukampa dhritavikraham vai Ishavataram parameshamidhyam tam Ramakrishnam Shirasa Namamaha.